How's it going, YouTube? I figured I'd show you guys what I've been working on here recently. This is a Huffy lawnmower, and I got it all complete, but it needed quite a bit of work to really make it usable, and they're not worth a whole lot, so I figured I'd make a racing mower out of it. Basically, the whole really the only thing original is going to be the chassis. The frame's actually, I boxed it in with 1x1 square 3/16 wall. Added a lot of strength to it. Made my own seat support out of 3/4, and then I used some 1/2 inch just for a brace. The original seat mount I had was fine, it's just it was a little bit flimsy and it wouldn't clear the sprocket, so I decided just to do that. This is a 1-inch axle, 45 inches long, 62 sprocket, 8-inch brake rotor. I have the mechanical caliper here, and I just got to get a cable for it and get that mounted up. Just put a cheap little kill switch that I still have to wire up, and just 1-inch bearings. Nerf bars made out of 3/4 tubing and some expanded steel mesh. Just some angle iron and an old engine plate for my engine mount. This front piece is a piece of 2x1 rectangle. It's actually a 1/4 inch wall. It's really thick. That was about, I'd say probably at least a good 30-pound piece of steel right there. Just bicycle handlebars, 7/8, and I bought a thumb throttle, a cheap brake lever perch, and then I welded that piece of steel right there to the handlebars, and then made kind of a sleeve. I still have to figure out a way to mount a couple lock collars, or put a couple lock collars on there so the steering won't move. The engine's just a 6.5 horse Predator. I made my own exhaust out of 3/4 tubing. I still have to get it cleaned up and then grind all those welds down on it, but it doesn't leak and it sounds pretty good. I'm going to get a K&N style air filter. I need to trim down this throttle linkage because it hits the hood support. Recoil has just enough room to clear this piece. I just have my spindles tacked on for now. My 110 Hobart, it just doesn't have enough power to really penetrate that piece of tubing. You know, it's good for 3/4 to 1-inch steel, but anything over that, it just doesn't have the power. And my uncle has a nice miller that I use, so these tires that I have on here, like I said, that's just tacked on, but they line up with the rear pretty good. I'm not actually going to use any of these tires. I'm going to get more of a slick type tire for it, but I just have these on there for now. This clutch, I'm probably going to go with I'll probably just stay with the centrifugal, but I will at least get a good centrifugal. That was just a cheap one. I just don't know how much room I really have to mount a torque converter in here, but I might try a torque converter. I'm not sure. But anyways, YouTube, I just figured I'd show you guys what I've been working on, and it's coming along pretty good. I mean, still needs quite a bit of work, but for the most part, it's almost there. So I do plan on just drilling a hole in the hood up here and putting my gas tank in there. There's just enough room for it to fit. So yeah, exhaust exit out the back. You know, it sounds pretty good, but anyways, YouTube, thanks for watching, and I'll be sure to put more updates on this mower once I get some more work done to it. Thanks for watching.